Hey, what's up guys, this is Bellagio. In today's video we are going to talk about team preparation for the upcoming Kizuna. But before we go on that, I'd like to touch base real quick about the new unit. This Ben Beckman and Yasop and also Hongo. Okay, so Ben Beckman and Yasop, is it good? Well, as of now, I would say it's not that good. It's kind of alright. Why? Because I think red hair pirates, there's a requirement on the spatial and the captain ability talking about it requires 2+ red hair unit so that you can bring out the best from this unit. But because of red hair units is so limited, I say majority of red hair units are Changs pretty much. So I'm expecting, hopefully, I'm expecting the new version of Chang coming out soon. It could be during 12th anniversary or even before that, or it might be soon after that. But yeah, you can expect Red Hair Pirates Chang's version coming out, and maybe more. We still have Lucky Roo. He might come out as a rare recruit with Chang. I don't know, but yeah, this kind of like give you a hint that in the future there could be more Red Hair Pirates. Another thing that I think will be coming out more and more is the Elbaf arc. As you can see here, this is actually the very first unit in the game that has this tag on. Okay, so if you search in your character box, you will not find any other character beside this one that has Elbaf arc. Alright, enough of reviewing. My personal opinion is that this unit here, on paper it looks good, but as of now it's not good because it's so limited. It's not flexible. It's hard to find a team to play with. Yeah, even for Rumble. When I said Rumble, well, I can make another video talking about Rumble, but I think this unit here, just real quick summarization with Rumble, it just depends on Straw Hats or Red Hair Pirates and 4 Emperors. So it could be used with Lubon team, Cerebral version, but in my opinion, Lubon team's Cerebral version in specific is good already. It's already good right now, and he just couldn't find a spot to fit in. Because Lubon team's Cerebral version, it has Lubon, it has Luma, Kuma, it has Usolilith, it has this already take 3 spots of the 55 cost version, and it has, I think, not Solo, sorry, who else? Well, anyway, I don't want to spend too much time talking about PvP in this video, but anyway, I'm thinking that they are good, but not with Lubon. I think their own team will come out, but in the future. I don't know yet if that's going to happen, because there are so many teams that Bandai released and give us a hint that their team will come out. There are so many of them, like Red Strength Cerebral version. This one could be in Strength Cerebral version as well, by the way. So yeah, we don't know about that. Alright, now let's talk about the team of Kizuna teams. So real quick on my table right here on the left, on the top part here, is the information about new batch, what they can do. So I sum them up and put them right here. You can stop the video and read anytime. You don't have to go in your game and then review it. And then on the left hand side of this, these 2 columns will basically talk about the boss information and the gimmicks at each stage. And then these 3 columns here is, this one here is the full batch version. This here is case by case, a non-full batch, but you did manage to pull something. So if you pull 1 unit or 2 units, 2 units will be full batch, right, in this case. But sometimes you are introduced 3 units in the banner. And then this column here is going to be the non-full batch version. Alright, let's go over the first variation of boss. It's the Dex type Kid. Kids is a boss again. So on second stage, you'll be dealing with 2 turns crew spatial reverse. And Well, if you put your Beckman and Yasop as the captain, you can launch their captain special. And yeah, for full batch case, you will launch, I call it Beya, Beckman and Yasop, Beya special, and then just kill. I would recommend bringing some units that can reduce crew special, because these two units here that we got on the banner, they don't reduce crew special reverse. Okay, so that means on your crew here you must have someone that can do special reverse 2 turns. I'm recommending Luban and Kuma. Kuma can do 1 turn with his special, but with Luban there, Kuma can activate his EX. That means Kuma can launch his special 2 turns twice. That means you already got the 2 turns of the special charge time. That means on stage 3 everyone will be able to launch launch special. Alright, recommend bringing Luban and Kuma on the full batch team. And then on stage 3 you will launch your friend captain Beya special. That will take care of many things. Oh, by the way, launching Beya special on stage 2 will give you 3 turns of attack up, and that 3 turns will carry over to stage 3, meaning you will not get this. Okay, keep that in mind. Launch the Beya special on stage 2 and kill right away. No need to stall. You cannot stall. Okay, move on to stage 3, then you will not get this. Alright, and then for 6 turn of defense, you just launch Hongo's special. And I make a note here that bring Cerebral crew with slot boost. So if you bring any Cerebral crews that can do slot boost, use that unit first, and then you use Hongo's. Then you get this additional damage boost. It's the damage dealt to enemy due to venom. So if you have slot boost, as you can see here, this guy here, he doesn't give slot boost. So you need someone there in your crew that can do slot boost. And yeah, that should be it. And then the rest of the gimmicks you don't have to worry too much, because the death damage will be taken care of by friend captain Beya, because you will have the rainbow shield apply on you. Yeah, this is nasty though. It's the intimidation. It will take 2 turns out of your rainbow shield. If you have Beya, Beckman and Yasop, you will get 3 turns of rainbow shield. Take out 2 turns, you still have 1 turn left, and that's how you deal with the death damage. So make sure that you have friend captain as Beya, even though it's a non-full batch version. Okay, so I happen to pull the Beya, Beckman and Yasop, but I do not have Hongo. So in this case, who could I replace? I can replace Hongo by this guy. Okay, but combine that with Nustiro, this guy. Nustiro version 1, the side version, Nustiro. His support is going to take care of 6 turn defense up. And yeah, you know what Saturn V2 does anyway. So it's gonna bring your damage really high. But I did not have support here in this picture, because this ladies, Nami and Vivi, she will, with her super switch, they will take care of the defense up for me. That's why I don't have Nustiro there. And at the same time, their special will give me these AUG boost. So if you don't have these 2 ladies, Nami and Vivi, you can replace Nami and Vivi with any units that is cerebral and preferable strength type, and you want them to have special that boost slots, and then you can have Nustiro on Saturn as a support, and that should be it. That should take care of the version, the version that you don't have Hongo. You only pull the Beckman and Yasop. So what if you pull Hongo but did not have Beckman and Yasop, then we talk about this one, okay? Then we talk about this version. This is the non-full batch, meaning you don't have anything at all, and then we'll move to that one later, the version that you pull Hongo. Okay, so if you have nothing at all, non-full batch, I present you this team, having Lubon as your captain, and then Uso Lilith is also very crucial. That has to come together with Leo, this version of Leo. Okay. Let me find it. Let's see, right here. Leo. This guy. I hope you guys have them. That's his support is basically take the 2 turns of spatial reverse out automatically. You don't have to activate spatial or anything. So this is the duo that I would recommend. If you launch Uso Lilith spatial, you will get attack up 3 turns, similar to Beckman and Yasop spatial, and same concept. You will carry those attack up to stage 3 so that you will avoid this. Okay. Now, I have here on the left on the screen another version. If you don't have Usopp and Lilith with that, then I have another option, which is the Sabo Koala with Heck or Hack as a support. This Hack basically do the same thing as Leo, give you character special shot time reduced by 2 turns. And then doing the same thing. Another choice, just so you know. And this Sabo Koala will give you attack up 3 turns as well, similar to Usopp and Lilith. Alright, then, as I mentioned before, Saturn with Nusturo, this basically can replace Hongo. And then Chang has to be there because you need 2 units or more as a Red Hair Pirates. So you require Chang's, but it doesn't have to be him. It can be anyone else, but I think the 10th anniversary Chang here is just the best Chang's version. So that would be it for, well, sorry, not yet. So the case if you pull Hongo and you did not pull Beckman and Yasop, what would you do? Basically, you would almost prepare the same team here. You will need Lubon and Kuma in your team. You will need either Usopp Lilith or Sabo Koala with the combination of the supports. Since you have Hongo, you don't need this Saturn and Nusturo. You can put Hongo here. That's it. Just put Hongo here, and then everything else the same. All right, let's move on to the next team. If you have any questions, give me a comment or anything. I think this team should be able to bring you really, really far. With Lubon Kuma as your captain, maybe the damage is more than the full batch version. All right. Next, this is the interesting boss gimmicks on the quick version of Kid. So the team that you will be building is going to be building around strength or dex type. Okay. More on the dex because of the color advantage. You get more advantage when you are dex, because the boss is going to be quick version. So on a full batch version, stage 2, I said do the same thing because I have a reason. I'll explain in a bit. Do the same thing, basically launch either your or your friend captain's Beya spatial, and then just kill. Okay. The reason is Beya spatial will give you 3 turns of Rainbow Shield, and you need 3 turns. Okay, just to make things easy, just use Beya spatial. Then you get 3 turns of Rainbow Shield, carry over to stage 3. This gimmick is kind of the reason. Okay, the direct damage of 162,000. So if you don't have this, I could think of another units, but that might not be applicable because another unit is Yamato, but she is int, so you might not be able to launch her spatial. That's why I did not have her. And just to make things easy, just use Beya spatial and then get past stage 2, go on to stage 3, get yourself prevent this gimmick. Yeah. And then, okay, let's talk about stage 3. So I'm not going to mention stage 2 anymore, okay? It's same pattern. Stage 3, for the full batch version, you will launch another Beya spatial, either yours or your friend captain. And then Hongo spatial will take care of 10 turns of despair. Pretty straightforward. Lock slot, you don't care about that. Unfavorable slot, except strength. Yeah, you don't care about that either because Beya will give you full board strength slots. Okay, so that should be fine. You will have full board strength slot for 2 turns at least. And the thing I want to mention here, spend some time here, is this gimmick here. It's damage limit at 80%. Meaning, let's say, for example, if the boss has 100 HP, you will only be able to deal 80 HP to the boss. That means he will have 20 left. You will not be able to kill him no matter what. And as I recall, there are no such unit that can remove this gimmick, okay? So don't worry about finding the units to cancel this gimmick. You can't. Meaning Bandai intentionally designed this boss to survive our damage hit on the first and the second turn. And the reason is maybe because of this Hongo spatial venom to enemy. So Hongo spatial will put venom, and then he will see Bandai also put 6 turns of resilience. I don't see this is kind of redundant with that because you won't be able to kill it anyway. But anyway, they still put like 6 turns of resilience, but we're not going to care about that now. And cruel fear, we cannot deal with that either. So we'll just let it be. 3 turns of territory, we'll cancel that with Beya superclass. And then intimidate. So you get 3 turns of attack up, but then reduced by 1. That means you still have 2 turns of attack up. Yeah. So in my feeling, I don't know how to kill it, except the venom will take care of it in 2 turns. This is my assumption. The venom is going to take care of it by 2 turns, and you have 2 turns for free, meaning this damage deal to you with Beya as your captain, it will basically delay enemy automatically by 1 turn. And when you launch this, it will extend another turn on that delay. Extend the delay by 1 turn. Yeah, right here. Okay. So that means you get 2 turns, or maybe 3 turns to hit the boss. And Venom within 2 or 3 turns should be able to kill the boss, hopefully. So let's do the math. If the boss has 100 HP, first turn you will deal 80, and then it will has 20 left. The second turn you will do another 80%, meaning you will do 16. Then the boss will have 4 HP left, 4% in this case. So Venom should be able to take care of 4% within 2 turns. That's my assumption. Now, that's for full batch case. Now let's talk about non-full batch. Let's talk about my case real quick. I managed to pull only Beya, but I don't have Hongo. So what am I gonna do? Let's say I assume that Poison can do the same thing. I'm not quite sure in terms of damage which one would do more, Venom or Poison. Sounds like Venom might do more, but I don't know for sure. But if Poison can do the same thing, then Poison is enough. If Poison is not, and only Venom is the choice, then my crocodiles here will not work. I will have to think of other units that can apply Venom. If I have to come up with ones right now, I could think of Reiju or Magellan. These two units actually usually put venoms to the enemy, but if you consider strength and dex version, then Reiju's probably not gonna fit, because most of the times Reiju's are int or psi or quick. Yeah, you don't have dex or strength Reiju that can apply venom. I don't think so. That's gonna leave us one choice, which is Magellan's. But Magellan is not Cerebral. But at that point, we probably don't care anymore. We just need a unit that is dex that can do venom, that you can launch the special on stage 3, right? So yeah, I don't like this design of this boss, because if your character box is not big, let's say if you don't have that Magellan, and if only venom that's gonna work, then it's kind of, you know, force you or like mandate you to pull this Hongo. And I would recommend not pulling anything. Never ever pull on the banner based on the, on rare recruit. He is just rare recruit, and I don't think we need him to kill to beat the boss. Okay, this is just very bad design on Bandai's part. I don't really like it, but let's assume that poison can do the same thing as venom. All right, so that's the reason why I put this crocodile and Robin. If you don't have this crocodile and Robin, you can put any units that is preferable dex and cerebral, and then can do poison. There are a lot of crocodiles version out there that are dex and cerebral and can do poison. It doesn't have to be this one. Okay, I chose this one because not only that this unit put poison, it also give you type boost. That's why I put them just for my team. Okay, and the key units here is Hiyori though. Hiyori can basically replace Hongo in terms of despair. Okay, you need a poison unit, and also you need that combined with Hiyori to replace Hongo. Okay, Hiyori take care of despair, and not only that, she will give you full board one-note slots, which is very good. Okay, then territory we don't care. Yeah, so that would be it for my team. Why is it move up there? That would be it for my team. The other two units down here, I mean, I have to rethink about it. I didn't put much thought on what unit these could be, but basically you would want, dex or strength, and then cerebral if possible, and then these two units should give you more attack boost, multiple turns as well if you can. All right, now let's talk about the non-full batch version. The non-full batch version, I come up with this choice. The strength Vivi, because she's strength, because she is cerebral, and her captain ability also remove crew spatial bind by 10 turns. That's also very good. And her special will give you, let's just look right here at the bottom. Boost strength, strength, cerebral, and free spirit character slot effect for 3 turns. And you need multiple turns on stage 3, right? So you have slot boost for 3 turns. There you go. I just found that this Vivi works perfectly against this boss, even though she's a strength. Apparently I could not find any dex captain that can do like she do. Okay, so captain, my recommendation is Vivi, and then Hiyori is there, and then another unit that can put poison, and then below here I chose this guy because they are considered red hair unit. You require a red hair unit between these two slots here, so you need a Chank there pretty much. And then I put this guy, just he give attack up 3 turns. So this should be good. If you don't have VV, then then you can put someone else like Nusturo, V2 Nusturo, the strength version of Nusturo. You can use that one as well, and he can do the same thing. Like he will prevent special bind for the whole crew. I think so, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry. Let's check that real quick before I end my video. So I don't want to give you bad, wrong information. This Nusturo strength. I couldn't find it. Oh. Yeah, spatial bind. Yep. Yeah, you can use Nusturo if you have him instead of VV. And then his spatial also take care of despair. That means you don't need Hiyori. Maybe it's a better choice, I don't know. But I just never find a good chance to use her. That's why I recommended VV, because I like VV. Alright, that will be it for my video. Let's see if I cover everything. Did I? Oh, okay. One scenario left. What happened if you pull Hongo? Yeah. If you pull Hongo, then you just replace Hongo with these two units. You don't need a poison unit. You don't need Hiyori anymore. You can just put Hongo there, and then you basically get a free space. And yeah, that's it. You get more flexibility if you have Hongos. All right. So if you have any questions, leave me a message. I will try to answer it as fast as I can. And for that, I will end this video now. I'll see you in the next one. If you like this video, please help me to hit that like, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.